Gusto kitang isayaw ng mabagal.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you all this glowy sun-kissed makeup look that's perfect for summer. I focused on trying to make the skin just look very nice and dewy and healthy, and I also focused on using more warm tones on the skin and on the eyes and lips as well. Also today I will be featuring some products that were graciously sent to me by Mimi Box to show you guys this makeup look. They sent me 4 products from both Pony Effect as well as Kaja Beauty, and I really can't wait to show you guys how I used them to make this look. So without further ado, let's just get into the look. Starting off with primer, I wanted to make my base of my makeup look very flawless and smooth, so I decided to go for this putty poreless primer from e.l.f. For my base foundation, I'm going to be using the Cosmetics Daydream cushion, and this has been such a great cushion just for a light, natural, daily makeup look, and it has a really nice lightweight finish as well. Then just to spot conceal and also cover my under eye circles, I used the Glossier Stretch Concealer, and I really like this just because it has light coverage but also still feels very nice and light on the skin. As you can see, we're focusing a lot on using more lightweight products just so the face doesn't feel super caked up, especially because it's summer now and you don't want to feel super heavy on the skin. To bronze up my face, I'm just going in with the Milk Makeup Matte Bronze Stick. I like to use a brush to apply it on and just putting it in the areas where I typically contour and bronze up the skin. Since you guys know I sweat pretty easily and I get really oily throughout the day, I have to set my face no matter what, so I'm going in first with the Innisfree Matte Mineral Setting Powder and just applying that in the areas where I need to set them the most. And then for the rest of my face, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I just really love the finish of it, and it has a very nice, flawless look to the skin. And now onto brows, I'm just using my favorite Aritaum brow pencil and just filling it into its natural shape. Alright, so after priming the eyes, I'm just gonna hop into the eyeshadow. I first used this bronzer from the Pony Effect palette just to use as a base all over my lids. And also a little bit under my eyes as well. Now going into my soft glam palette, I'm taking these 2 shades right here, mixing them together, and then applying them on the inner and outer corners of my eyes. Today's look is going to be a subtle halo eye, so I wanted to stick with some more warmer neutral colors that weren't too harsh. And make sure to blend out as much as you can because you want it to look as seamless as possible. then I went in with this orange soda color just to kind of blend it in a little bit more, since it's a softer peachy color, and it just helped to make the transition between the eyeshadows a lot smoother. For the star of the makeup look, I'm using Kaja Beauty's Moon Crystal. You can either apply it directly onto your eyes or do it like how I did, where I pat it out on my hand first and then apply it on. I find that using this method makes it a lot more subtle looking. I like to put this on the center of my eyes just to give it that halo effect, and it has a nice subtle sparkly look. It also has some slight glitter pigments in it, making it look very eye-catching and glowy as well. If you guys want bigger and brighter looking eyes, definitely try putting it on the inner corners, and it makes a whole difference. And then to line my eyes, I wanted a bit of a softer look today, so I went for a dark brown eyeshadow and just did a slight wing. I tried to smoke it out a lot and made it look soft as possible. Just to define the wing part of it, I used this McQueen New York eyeliner and just outlined the end of it, but I didn't really go in too much with it since I still wanted it to look very soft. For mascara, I'm going in with the Cosmetics mascara and just applying a generous coat onto my bottom and top lashes. Alright, so back onto the skin, I'm going to be going in with the Pony Effect Malibu Beach palette. This is one of her newest releases, and I have it in the LA Days color palette. I like this one a lot because it has a lot more warm colors. Since it's a lot more subtle than typical bronzers I've tried before, it just makes the skin look a lot more natural but still very sun-kissed. Also, since it's a lot more subtle, it's also easy to not go overboard with the bronzer. Then for blush, I'm going in with this beautiful deep coral color. I think it's just so flattering. It just makes it look like you've been outside and enjoying the sun. It just gives such a nice flush of color to the skin. For highlighter, I'm going to be using this rosy gold color, and before that I just used some setting spray to just make it look a little bit more intense, so definitely recommend that trick if you want to intensify your highlighters. And then I'm just going to go back in with the Kaja Moon Crystal and just apply it on as a highlighter to amplify it up even more. Finally, onto lips, I just wanted to give it a very soft, juicy, summery type of lips, so I went in with this Aritaum Color Live tint. This is like one of my favorite lip tints just because it gives off such a juicy look to the lips, and I just focused it on the inner center of my lips to give it that bitten lip type of look. And then I topped it off with the Kaja Beauty Lip Oil. This is amazing. It's literally like a lip gloss, but feels so much more nourishing and like hydrating. And it has that beautiful warm glossy color that's perfect for summer, or just honestly any look that you're going for. of course you gotta set it all in, so I'm using this Pony Effect Hyper Protection Setting Spray. Alright, so that basically wraps up the look. I love how it turned out, just very nice and glowy, and just I feel like a summer goddess, so definitely recommend for anyone who just wants to try out something new for their makeup routine this summer. Thank you again to Mimi Box, Pony Effect, and Kaja Beauty for sending me their products to try out and featuring it in my video for you guys. If you guys were interested in those products that I mentioned, all the links to everything that I used will be down below. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, as well as subscribe down below if you want to see more of my videos. Hope you guys have an amazing day today, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!